Hello everyone, Meteorologist Carly Smith here. We are going to get started in just about 1 minute. All right, hello everyone. It's now 10:05 a.m. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith, and we are here with this live update well, there's the sound. It is working loud and clear. So we're going to start with this live update. Lake levels is where we're going to start. So we've got some rain in the area. We have seen some rain across the watershed, especially like right over Lake Corpus Christi yesterday. But overall, most of this rain, and the reason we are drought free, yes, the latest drought monitor did come out today. We are drought free still across the coastal bend. You don't see any of the yellows, browns, reds showing up across the Corpus Christi, the area highlighted in the light gray. The blue outline, that is the Lake Corpus Christi watershed. Any rain that falls in that area will flow into Lake Corpus Christi. The Choke Canyon is the darker blue. Any rain that falls into that area will flow into Choke Canyon. You do see drought on the northern end of those watersheds, so we could still use some rain across the hill country, but overall, we have gone up in the watershed over the last month by 0.04%. Over the last week, it's negative 0.04%. So overall, not great conditions for us in terms of our lake levels, but as I mentioned, the latest drought monitor comes out Thursday morning, and we are still good to go. And we got some rain yesterday. Now, it wasn't a lot of rain for everyone, but it was a lot of rain for Mathis and Sinton, where they got over 2 inches of rainfall. Areas into Live Oak and Bee County also radar estimating around 2 inches of rain across those areas, as well as McMullen County. So some of that rain does flow into our watershed as well. Refugio getting around 0.8 of an inch of rain. So Kingsville nearing 9/10 of an inch of rain as well yesterday. And we still have these scattered thunderstorms in the region. So right now the beach is the most dangerous place to be. We do have a lot of lightning from areas from JP Luby all the way down through Padre Island National Seashore. So Bob Hall Pier, not a great place to be anywhere across our islands. Even as we look further to the north, Port Aransas has seen some passing thunderstorms. Also notice the lightning strikes popping up in Corpus Christi Bay. Even away from the heavy downpours, the clouds are spreading out over the area, and that is turning into lightning, even away from the heavy rain. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So here's the view of the storm from our tower camera. You can see that here, the really dark conditions. That's where it's raining over on Padre Island. And then here is the Lex camera with a similar view. You can see the top of that thunderstorm, but it is moving onshore. So you may get a little bit more rain in Corpus Christi coming up later on today if this storm does continue. Now, that's supposed to be the trend. The trend is rain along the coast through the morning, then it shifts inland into the afternoon with the help of the sea breeze. So right now our winds are pretty light, as you see on the Lex camera, 9 miles per hour the north-northeast, but they're going to shift more east, and that in turn is going to push those storms inland as we head into this afternoon. 84 degrees right now. If we don't see rain, we are going to heat up pretty quickly. Also worth noting is there's a lot of tropical moisture. So this is tropical moisture. A tropical funnel can't be rolled out as long as our wind stays pretty weak at the surface, which would be something that you might see. But overall, what we are looking at is a lot of tropical moisture over the Gulf of Mexico that is going to get pushed inland this afternoon with the help of the sea breeze. So here's what I mean by that. You see this happening on this future cast. We're going to slow it down. There's all the moisture offshore. Once we get those easterly winds, it gets pushed onshore, so inland. So this afternoon, more rain for areas on the east or the west side of 281 and trying to remember the highways there. This map doesn't show it. I believe it's 77. But anyway, west of areas from Refugio, Sinton, Robstown, and Kingsville, get in on the rainfall this afternoon, but you're not going to see a lot through the morning. Most of the morning rainfall is going to stay right along the coast, and then it shifts west into this afternoon. We get a break overnight with the loss of daytime heating. We'll see the thunderstorms weaken, but then as we head into the early morning hours, there's going to be a pulse of energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that's going to create some thunderstorms early Friday morning. So your morning commute on Friday may be a little bit soggy. Be prepared for the rain jackets and the umbrellas on Friday morning, and then again scattered into the afternoon. We do see a chance for rain again in a similar fashion on Saturday, maybe not as much rain early in the morning, but the sea breeze fires up a few thunderstorms on Saturday. So overall, this is still very scattered activity. It's still hit or miss, but we see the best chance of rain today, and then it slowly trends down through Saturday. Sunday, we start to lose the rain, and here's why. We've got vorticity, energy that's coming around this high pressure that's set up over the northern Gulf of Mexico. When we see those yellows, that indicates energy that could allow for thunderstorms to develop. We see those overnight. So these are the storms that develop around 1, 2 a.m., and then it shifts inland into Friday evening, and then we do it again on Saturday. It trends a little bit further north. Look at Sunday. We're losing all the vorticity. Excuse me. Then as we head into next week, this high pressure really sets up over us, and we lose our rain chances as we head into next week. So soak it up while you can, because this is all the tropical moisture that we've got going on. There's essentially, I don't know why I have it bouncing around like this, but there is this stationary front that's allowing all this tropical moisture to come up, but then the high pressure slides over us and we get drier air coming in by Monday. That drier air is also going to be accompanied by Saharan dust. That's right, Saharan dust is back in the forecast. It starts to increase Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We turn the heat back on even more. So today we actually may stay in the 80s. If we do get this shower over Padre Island and move over Corpus Christi, the airport specifically, our temperature will stay in the 80s today. However, with it being so spotty, there's still going to be a chance for warming up into the afternoon. So really, if you get a shower right at 3 to 4 o'clock, that's when your temperatures will stay cooler. Otherwise, we're still expecting heat index values around 105 or so this afternoon. Dangerous heat, though, back around 110 comes into play as the high pressure sits up right on top of us and limits our rain chances. So we've got the dangerous heat index around 110 back as we head into next week. And next week's no watering week, so unfortunately this week is the watering week, even though we've got the scattered showers. I will say, though, Corpus Christi, so we saw this, all of the rain was Sinton Mathis area, and then also to the north and west, and Corpus Christi missed out on a lot of the rain yesterday. We only saw a trace of rain in Flower Bluff, just a few 100ths of an inch, but I think Flower Bluff, you're going to get in on the rain today. Corpus Christi will as well, but this is slowly drifting east, so it may weaken before it pulses back up a little further inland. So it's not a guarantee for rainfall for anywhere, but the scattered thunderstorm activity is going to continue, and it's the lightning that remains the most dangerous aspect of it. So I'm going to turn back on the radar, and then I'll look at some of these questions, and then we'll call this live stream an event that will come to an end. I need more yellow in my life, more energy, everyone does. Okay, Danny, we get the jokes. Good one. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate it. Good morning, Danny from Alice. Hope it's going well. The thunder is moving toward Flower Bluff, so we're starting to get it at least on the south side of Flower Bluff, Chapman Ranch area more so. Starting to see it move in. So all of this is going to shift east, but it's slowly doing so. So you can see up by Rockport where it starts to move north, and then it kind of builds back over the ocean, over the Gulf. So we're seeing some back building taking place over the Gulf until we get that high pressure and the easterly winds to really take shape over the area. Right now, that high, it does need to move a little bit further west, I think, to push it east, as well as just the daytime heating that heats up our land faster than the sea and causes the sea breeze to push this activity inland. That's really what we're waiting on. Otherwise, it's just gonna hang out right along the coast, ruining anyone who has today off and is planning to head to the beach. But so far, just to reiterate a couple of things, we do not have any watches or warnings in place. Now, these are really kind of more so pulse storms, so I'm not anticipating things like flash flood watch or flood warnings or anything like that to be issued. However, some street flooding could be possible. Thank you, Daniela. I'm glad you're loving KIII 3 News. I hope that continues to be the case. We work really hard and we appreciate your feedback as well. But for now, I am going to sign off, of course. We are waiting on the sea breeze to really push this stuff inland. Otherwise, it's just hanging out along the coast. For 3 News, I am meteorologist Carly Smith, off on this live stream.